Hello, my name is Megan Davis, and I'm going to be giving the presentation for Group 15. For our group, we decided to analyze the effects that playing a sports-related video game had on an athlete's performance playing in an organized sport. To do this, we gathered 30 male varsity basketball players from Arlington ISD high schools, all aged 18, and randomly separated them into two groups of 15 each. Group 1 participated in their regular scheduled practices, and Group 2 spent an hour and a half of their regular practice time playing a sports video game. Both groups practiced in their normal gyms and at their normal times with their respective teams. The players in Group 2 spent an hour and a half per week for 3 weeks of their normal practice time playing a sport video game instead of participating in practice. All players participated in their normally scheduled game, one per week for 3 weeks. And after these games, the average points scored per individual was recorded and analyzed. For Group 1 that participated in regular practice, they scored an average 21.07 points per game with a standard deviation of 3.105. And Group 2, who participated in playing a video game, scored an average 25.2 points per game with a standard deviation of 3.84. We set our alpha value to 0.05, and the p-value we found was 0.003. Therefore, with the p-value less than the alpha, our null hypothesis was rejected. And we found that there was a significant difference between the two groups, and that playing a sport video game instead of regular practice did have an effect on the individual athlete and increased their individual points per game by an average of greater than 4 points. And besides the second group being treated with playing a sports video game instead of practice, both groups were given the same equipment and the same coaching and tactics, and nothing else was changed. And therefore, the null hypothesis stating that there was no significant difference between athletes participating in sport video games during practice and athletes attending normal practice was rejected.